Hey, Jim here again. Making this video again from the Moose Basin Tackle Shop here. This video is going to answer some questions and outline a little bit of our location at the actual bed and breakfast and what is offered in town here and in the surrounding area and right at the site of our bed and breakfast for people coming in from out of town that want to stay in Kapuskasing. Again, this video is going to be a PowerPoint presentation, so I apologize for the videos not being that exciting, rather a bit more of the informative variety for now. We're hoping to get more exciting content out there and actually show some fishing and trail adventures and that, but for now we're just getting the information out there so you know a bit about what is available, and hopefully when it comes to action shots, you guys will have some on your own camera after visiting here, so you'll be able to have those in your memories and you won't have to rely on our content for that kind of stuff. So without further ado, here's a bit more information about what we have to offer in Kapuskasing at our bed and breakfast. And first thing to discuss is our location. We're at 62 Riverside Drive, which is on the corner of Kane and Riverside. We are right across from Riverside Park, which is where a lot of events and that get held. We'll get into that later. But to get to our place off of Highway 11, you just hang a right on McPherson, then left on Riverside, and we're one of the first driveways on the right-hand side across from the tennis court, so we're pretty easy to get to. If you're coming up for a trail riding vacation in the winter and you want to ride the OFSCA trails, we can be used as a stop because we're right on the A trail. It cuts through Riverside Park, which is right in our front yard. So our actual bed and breakfast is on the main snowmobile trail and just off the main highway. So it's very, very easily accessed and easy to get to from the highway. And being downtown, we are absolutely close to everything. We're just off of the Circle, which is where all the fancy little boutique stores and all that are in Kapuskasing. It's our downtown core, and there's a lot of stuff to see and do just in the Circle, which we'll get to when I talk about businesses and that. But we're centrally located, right close to parks, waterfalls, trails, business, basically anything you need to have a good time in a town, we are close to right here. And we have a store attached to us, and this not only gets foot traffic in, but it makes sorry, I had a little glitch there. I'm not sure if you guys will notice that. It was a computer glitch. But so if you stay with us, and fishing's going to be your game while you're up here, we have pretty much every lure you're going to need for a great day on the water, and some souvenirs. And we really like our coffee cups. They're a good souvenir to take home. Actual photographs from the Kapuskasing area. But in store, we have products from Reef Runner, Walleye Nation Creations, High Caliber Lures, Liquid Willow Cat, Northland Tackle, plus local manufacturers, Tickle My Tackle and Striker Tackle. They're all in store. We also have live bait, plus the souvenirs I mentioned. So we pretty much have everything you need to get you on the water when you're here. So you don't have to go through the motions or wait until another store opens before you can get out fishing. You can just do everything at your own speed with the store located right there. And this is a little bit about our main floor, some pictures here. The coffee stand in the background there, the coffee is free all the time. We drink a lot of coffee here. It's a good way to just sit and relax and socialize with people. So the coffee is always free. So are the beautiful views. Comes with a full kitchen, got fridge, gas stove, dishwasher, microwave, air fryer, deep fryer, baking utensils. Anything you need to cook, anything you want is in the kitchen. We got the TV, the fireplace, a keyboard for people to play if you want to entertain yourselves, if you're musically inclined. Feel free to bring a guitar and that, turn yourself into a jam session if you're musical. Anything to do to have fun and relax. We have it on the main floor here. Big screen. We got basically a typical sports package on there, so most of the games you want to watch, particularly if you're a hockey fan or a Blue Jays fan, we're going to be able to get that on the screen for you. We also have a couple outdoors related subscriptions, so you can watch your hunter and angler TV and all that and get in the mood for getting outdoors. Main floor also has a screened-in porch, which is especially amazing in the summer. You get a nice view of the park and fresh air, and it's got a view of Spruce Falls in the background, so it's a very relaxing place just to sit in a bug-free environment and enjoy the views that downtown Kapuskasing has to offer. And our luxury room is upstairs. It can come with 2 beds, but this first bed with the gray sheets in the front, that can be removed if you just want 1 bed and more room for sitting, moving, and socializing. It's got the big heart tub. It's got which has the jets in it. Very comfortable way to end the day, especially if you've been running the backcountry in the winter time on your sleds. It's a nice way to just warm up from outside in, inside out, however you view it. It's a great way to end the day and start a relaxing evening. I mentioned the views. This is just a photo that was taken off the balcony, watching the sun go down in the winter. Beautiful views from up there, and it's a nice little sitting area just to catch the breeze and enjoy a nice summer day too. This room comes with a coffee maker, fridge, TV, same as all our rooms. And as you can see in the next slide here, they all come fully equipped with the TVs, beautiful bathrooms, and you can see that all the beds and that, they're new beds. The small room here with the gray sheets on it, that's a full bed. All our other beds are queen size beds, and like I said, all new, comfortable mattress, comfortable linen. Everything is nice and new in all the rooms, so we can really emphasize your comfort that way. And you know you're always getting clean, fresh linens and a clean, fresh look to your stay here. And when you're staying here, there's lots of things to do in Kapuskasing. I cannot overstate this because it is a small town, and lots of people think that there's nothing to do in small towns, which I honestly just find preposterous. That's our view here, that there's always things to do if you open your eyes and look for them and are willing to put in the footwork. But in Kapuskasing, you don't really have to put in too much footwork because absolutely everything is there. If you like nature, there are 6 waterfalls that are easily accessible right from the town of Kapuskasing. Some you can head down about half an hour boat ride south of town to see them. Other falls can be seen by just a couple hour hike down a trail, but they're all within the town limits of Kapuskasing for the most part, if not just outside, and they're all beautiful. It's an underrated area to view waterfalls. This photograph on the left was taken from on top of Spruce Falls. You can't see the waterfalls. That's just to show the view and the terrain we have that you can experience every day up here. This is Spruce Falls here, that middle photograph. That is the falls that you have the view from our balcony of. You get to see that every day. And this here is the last photograph there is of the boat ramp at Mitchell's Corners in the docks there. It's one of the many public access boat launches we have in the area. So whether you rent a boat from us or bring your own boat up, as long as the water isn't frozen, you have several different access points to go boating, kayaking, whatever. And being located right by the circle, right by the park, not only do you have the park, which has a splash pad in the summer, a little skating surface in the winter, the tennis courts and the hiking trails and all that, but they also host some events which we'll be getting to, but the park is right there. We have a farmer's market in the summer every Saturday. We are right beside the circle, which puts you within walking distance. When I say walking distance, I mean about 4 blocks away. We're 1 block away from the circle, within walking distance of Tim Hortons. If you're coming to Canada, you know Tim Hortons, you love Tim Hortons. I'm not a big fan, but you're right beside it, right down the road, easy walking distance to their beer store, liquor store. There's 3 dispensaries within walking distance of us, and some what I consider trendy stores like the Boulangerie is a block and a half away. They have some of the best desserts and baked goods out there. We have a bunch of spas and hair salons in the area, so if you're coming into town, for example, we have a Kapuskasing High School reunion coming up. If you want to be able to get your hair dulled out to impress the old high school classmates for whatever reason, I say just impress yourself and live your life, but if you want to look all pretty for them, you can get relaxed at one of the spas or head up to one of the hair salons and get all that done up. We have several of them within a few blocks. We have a few great restaurants in the area. Kaylee's is right next door to us, locally owned. They help out with some events and that. Or great little area. Everything is within a couple blocks. You have the golf course just down the road. It's one of the best golf courses in Northern Ontario, and they're always holding tournaments and that. They keep people busy. We've got the swimming pool. We have ball diamonds. We have just about any recreational facility you could want. Just down the road, the other side of this dam, is the Kapuskasing Museum, which is it's open pretty much every day during the summer and in the winter, but that gives it's actually a really good small town museum. It's based inside a train, which is just interesting in itself. And it gives you a good idea of the rich history behind Kapuskasing, which I won't get into, but Kapuskasing played a bigger role in nation building of Canada than most people think. So it's a very interesting stop going into that museum there. And the next slide here, I'll talk more specifically about the trails here, because this is one of the big attractors to Kapuskasing. It's one of my favorite things to do. I'm more of a hiker and a paddler, but we have all sorts of trails. We have hiking trails right in the town of Cap that leads from Spruce Falls right up to Sturgeon Falls. They're multi-use trails, so skiing, snowshoeing in the winter, good to go. We have lots of cross-country ski trails run through the Cap Nordic Skiers Club. Very long range. They can pretty much ski from Kapuskasing to Moonbeam and use the nature trails around Moonbeam, as well as that Rene Brunel Provincial Park, which is just north of Moonbeam. So there's plenty of hiking, snowshoeing, and skiing opportunities. The OFSCA trails, which we mentioned, that our bed and breakfast has the main trail running right in front of us. We are centrally located in what they call the Lumberjack Loop, which is a loop trail that runs essentially from Moonbeam to Opasatica and does a loop running south of the highway, crossing the Cap River, Lost River, Remy Creek, and different water bodies. It's a beautiful ride to go on. We also have a local loop that runs north of Highway 11 and loops around Remy Lake, connecting Kapuskasing to Moonbeam that way. But if you want to explore the A Trail, just off of the Lumberjack Loop, you can see Moonbeam, Kapuskasing, Valrita, Opasatica, lots of beautiful little towns along the way. And we also, for the summer riders, we have the Timmins ATV trails to the south of us. They run a vast network of old lumber roads and that, and you can actually use the Timmins ATV trails to go all the way from Kapuskasing to Timmins on your ATV or side-by, which is a beautiful trip. And that's not even counting all the little side chutes that are off the trails or running the old lumber roads and all that. There's just thousands of kilometers of riding to explore. If you also include the backcountry opportunities that are not part of either the ATV or the OFCA trail systems, but are just kind of crown land and gives you an opportunity to ride at your own risk. There's just thousands upon thousands of kilometers, I swear, of riding opportunities on crown land up here. Or maybe not kilometers, but thousands of acres that have kilometers in them that you can ride through. There's just vast amounts of remote territory with views like this on the right-hand side. This particular shot was taken from the Timmins ATV Club Trail, and you can just see vast forest and beauty in all the trails. This here with the picture on the left was taken from the Kapuskasing hiking trail that runs from Spruce Falls up to Sturgeon. Absolutely beautiful. And this middle photo here was taken on some backcountry riding we did in the winter, just to show you how beautiful things can be in the winter there too. And that's some of the stuff you can do every day here, but Kapuskasing also has a lot of events that chances are if you stay here for a week or two, there's going to be something going on. Whether it's Cap Craze, we just had Festa Beer last night. We have Festa Glass, which is a winter festival. Obviously, it runs for like a week or two and includes lots of events for kids and adults alike. We have a family, the Cap River Walleye Tournament runs a family fishing day during Festa Glass. There's also the Cap River Walleye Tournament in August. We have the biggest Saint Jean de Baptiste celebration day anywhere outside of Quebec in Canada. It is the absolute biggest. We're a francophone, Franco-Anglais, Franco-Ontarian community up here. So, and they take a lot of pride in their French heritage. So the Saint Jean Baptiste Day is just an absolute blast. The Cap Craze, that's your like typical small town fair. We've got demolition derbies that's so popular that you got to buy tickets to it, and they're pretty much sold out. They sell out very fast. All our events up here are well supported by the community, and it just makes any event this town holds, whether it's through a volunteer agency, through the town, or whatever, every event is absolutely amazing. We have a poker run style events on the trails. We have events constantly being held out at Remy Lake on Moonbeam, including the Canada Day celebrations out on the lake. And even us at Moose Basin Vacations, we've started up a weekly fishing tournament. So like if you stay for a week up here, guaranteed there's at least going to be a small fishing tournament for you to take part in. And like I said, the community really gets behind events up here. So it's always a fun and friendly time whenever you're attending any event up here, no matter what it is. And that's it for the presentation. So hopefully this video has given you a good idea of what the bed and breakfast has to offer. And yes, it is a bed and breakfast. So when you do, I didn't mention this when I was doing the video tour, but breakfast is provided for you. The last crew that came in here, sausages, bacon, eggs, home fries, toast, pancakes. We go all out because we understand that most of the activities that people are going to be doing here either involve getting outside and enjoying nature, or they're here to see an event where they're just going to be selling a lot of junk food at. So we want to be able to start your day off right and get you well fed in the morning and ready for the day, for when you get to go out and explore everything we discussed in the video that there is to see and do in the area. And so all that is covered. We're full service. We do everything we can to make sure that you are going to get out and enjoy whatever it is you want to do in the Kapuskasing area. And for more information on prices and packages that we can put together for you when you stay here, check out the website at www.moosebasinvacations.com. We have our stock, our services, and everything put on there, like our rental boats, our fishing guiding and all that. All the prices and everything are there. You can check out our package deals. So you can create and we also do custom packages through the bed and breakfast here, so you can come up here and know you're going to be able to see and do the things you want to see or do, from fishing, hunting, to waterfall photography. We can set things up in a customized way that you can thoroughly enjoy your stay here and get done exactly what you want to. And in addition to checking out our website for packages and prices and that, we encourage you to follow our Facebook page. We're pretty active on social media, and any changes we make to weekly fishing tournaments or any add-ons we do, any little service adjustment we make, anything we add into one of the rooms at the B&B, or anything we add to our remote cabin rental at Allen Lake, we will always post that stuff on Facebook first. We have a pretty good following on there, and we find that's the fastest way to get things out to the people that know about us most efficiently. So follow us on Facebook to get updates as to what we do, and we also post pictures of a lot of the adventures we take people on, and a lot of the scouting missions and that we do for our own time to help serve you better. So lots of people enjoy them, and Facebook is where we post them. So if you like beautiful shots of waterfalls, fishing tours and all that, be sure to follow our Facebook page, and I'm sure you're going to find some posts that you thoroughly enjoy on there. So again, check out our website, www.moosebasinvacations.com, to see what we got going on. Follow us on Facebook to stay more up to date than the website will keep you. And we hope to see you up in Kapuskasing soon, and we hope to be the ones to serve you when you're here. And until we see you, enjoy life and tight lines, folks.